You probably know that Illustrator comes with a few different workspaces, which are simply ways of arranging the panels to suit a particular kind of work. These are found under the Window menu, and these are the default workspaces for things like automation, layout, and painting, and there's one for typography. You can also access these from the application bar if you have that visible. Now these are just what Adobe thinks you might need more often when working heavily with type. You can always create and save your own workspaces, which is what I'm going to do. I have my screen resolution set pretty low for recording these videos, so that means I don't have a lot of room on my screen. Especially if I expand this set of panels, it barely leaves me room for my document. So I'm going to get rid of some of these panels and arrange the whole thing the way I like it. The glyphs panel is something that we're going to be using in an upcoming video, so I'll keep that, but the stroke, the gradient, and the transparency panels are not something that I'm going to be using very often, and I can get to those features elsewhere, so I'll just drag those out and close them. The appearance panel is an important panel in any Illustrator workflow, so I'll definitely keep that. I'll just set it aside for now, but the graphic styles not so much. I'll close it. I'll minimize the glyphs panel for now, and the color guide is something I don't use very often, so I'll close it as well. I do like to see my color sliders in the color panel, however, so I'll show those options. The swatches panel is not something that I need to have open all the time, because I can always access those in the control bar. The character and paragraph panels are very important, but notice when I have a type object selected, those appear in the control bar as well. So to make more room, I'll close those, because I can always get to them via the control bar. Open type is something that I'm going to be using, but not very often, so I'm going to drag it right here under the glyphs panel. I'll drag the appearance panel to the top, because again, it's a very important panel in any Illustrator workflow. And I'll make my color panel as small as it will go. Now the character styles and the paragraph styles are something that we're going to be using a lot, so I want to have those open. And I'll keep my layers and artboards panels as well. Once you get everything to your liking, and again this is a personal preference, so my workspace might not be the same as yours, you can go up to the Window menu or to the application bar and save your workspace by choosing New Workspace. I'll just call mine My Typography and click OK. You can also choose Manage Workspaces from this menu, and here you'll see a list of your custom workspaces that you can either duplicate, say you wanted to build another workspace based on this one, or you can delete the selected workspace by clicking the trash can icon. So let's get set up and start working with type.